Hi guys, and welcome back to Naturally Ellie. Today I'm going to be trying out a product for my hair, the Sleep Styler. I have both the large size and the minis. The large says it's for long, thick, or curly hair, and then the mini is for short or fine hair. So I got the short for my bangs and the large for the rest of my hair. I've had these things for about 1.5 years now, and I have yet to use them, so this will be the first time I'm trying them out. So I have no idea whether they work, how easy they are to apply or put in my hair or not. So we're just gonna do this together. Okay, so I'm going to take my hair down now. It's been up for a little while now, so it's still damp but not dripping wet. Okay, so I have my comb that I'm gonna use to part my hair, and then I have a couple of hair clips to just hold the hair that I section off before I put them into the rollers. Okay, so my mirror is over here, so you're going to see me turn away from the camera for a little bit as I'm parting my hair. Okay, and as you can see my hair, I'm able to run my fingers through my hair. I untangled it already, so I don't have to worry about brushing it out or untangling it to put these in. So this is what the mini looks like. It has a little Velcro section so that once you roll the hair around it, then you just Velcro it shut. So let's see how that works on my bang. And just to point out, I did not put any oil treatment in my hair today because I didn't want to have a greasy look after my hair had dried in these things. It feels a little loose and floppy. I don't see how it's going to get kind of as smooth or straight as I might want it. So let's try that again. Let's go old school with the way rollers. You kind of roll it up instead of wrapping the hair around. And that feels a little more secure that way. So that's the first one. Now I'll try one of the large ones. And I'm going to take smaller sections of hair just so that my hair has room to dry. I don't want to put too much hair and then it's just on top of it, keeping it from drying. And this is what the large looks like. It really is actually very large, so I can probably take more hair than this. Now, I'm not a beauty blogger, so I'm not going to sit here and do the entire thing with you. I'm just going to put this one large one in, and then I'll do the rest, and I'll come back. You can see there's lots of room still on either side, so it is meant for really long hair. My hair right now is about a little more than shoulder length, so if you have hair that's longer than that. Okay, so the mini I was able to just pull over and Velcro. This one's too long to just do that, so I gotta actually wrap it around. I feel like having to wrap it like that kind of loosened the hair a bit, so it's not gonna be okay. I guess that's a little better then. Okay, so I'm gonna try out the rest of my hair and I will be back. Okay guys, so as you can see, I got one side done. One thing to keep in mind, the large rollers come with a set of 8, so I have to make sure that I have 4 on one side and 4 on the other. So what I'm doing now is, when I'm getting ready to do this part, I have my bangs here and I'm just sectioning the rest of this hair, half at the top, half at the bottom, so that I can do 4 sections on this side as well. So try to get it as even as possible, just so that there's not a ton of hair on the top one, so that it makes it harder to dry, while there's only a little hair at the bottom. Now, doing the back here was a little tough. It fell out the first time. Wrapping that little piece of fabric around the roller is a bit difficult, so this time I'm going to start at the back and work my way forward. And then going to do the back one first this time so that hopefully it helps a little. Another thing, as you can see, I have two attached, they're stuck together. When you're putting it in your hair, trying to wrap this little piece of fabric around so that you can close it. It was, you know, the one from the back was getting caught on the ones in the front, so it's not that easy to do. I mean, I was done in about 5 minutes doing this, so it's relatively easy. It's just a bit annoying, I guess is the right word to use. I'm just making sure that my ends are, so just so you see, that my ends get tucked in under the other hair so that they stay flat and smooth. And when I take these out, they're not going to be sticking out at weird angles. And then, see, so this is what happens. It gets kind of loose because wrapping that around is not easy to do, especially in the back there. So just keep that in mind. It's not going to work as a right close to your scalp if you have longer hair. And as I said, my hair is about shoulder length or so, and it pretty much fills the large roller. So if you have even longer hair, you're going to be wrapping your hair on top of other hair, so keep that in mind. You're going to have to leave it in longer than I would in order for it to thoroughly dry. So I'm done. I don't know why, but this side took longer to do and it looks crazier. And this side, you can see this side is neat, so maybe doing it from front to back was the better way to go. This one fell out already. I put it back, but you can see it's kind of hanging a little lower. Just to give you more on this, like I said, the large has only 8 and I've used all 8 of them in my hair, and the mini comes with 12 and I've only used 2 for the front. The reason that I wanted to try these is because I like the way my hair looks with big bouncy curls, but I'm really trying to avoid doing too much heat treatment because it does all kinds of damage to my hair. It burns it and the ends get fried, and you know, it's not a very pretty look when your hair is like fried to a crisp. So I want to try this no heat treatment, see if I can get it at least somewhat close. I don't think it's obviously not going to be the same because when I do my what they call Shirley Temple curls, I usually use my flat iron and I will kind of turn it in a way that my hair kind of spirals. Think of like when you're doing a ribbon on a gift and you kind of, the curling ribbon, and you run the scissor across the ribbon and then it twirls. I kind of use that same principle with my flat iron. So I want to kind of get away from that so that I'm not doing damage to my hair, but still be able to do all of the different hairstyles that I did before. And hopefully this will help somewhat. I'm gonna have my hair up somewhat, so I just want the pieces that are down to look at least nice and neat. I don't want my usual tighter curl and I don't want it pin straight. I want that nice bouncy kind of spirally curl, or like I said, a Shirley Temple curl. So I'm gonna leave these on for a few hours and then I will be back and show you the results. One thing I will say though, when this one fell out, it was in for like 2 minutes and I could already see the end had a nice little curl to it. So hopefully the longer I leave it, the more it'll form for the rest of the hair, and that it will kind of keep it longer if I let it stay in this getup for a little longer. So they are called the Sleep Styler because they are meant for you to be able to put it on and go to bed. They are super soft and squishy, as you can see. So sleeping on it may be a little annoying just because you have something there, but they feel like a pillow, big comfy pillows. These are absorbent heat-free rollers made with marshmallow soft memory foam core. So the inside is memory foam. It does give you a little instruction card and it gives you their website so you can get some styling tips. It says it will dry and style your hair while you sleep. They're made with super absorbent fabric that dries your hair while the memory foam inside ensures a comfortable night's sleep. For care and maintenance, it says it's very important. Do not blow dry hair or use hot tools while the product is in use, and keep the product away from heat. So don't place the rollers near a heat source. To wash the fabric, remove the foam insert and hand or machine wash. Hold on gentle cycle, tumble dry low or air dry on a towel. So I did notice that it kind of did open a bit. So if you see, again, this is the mini, so it's open there. You just pull out the inside and then you can either wash them by hand or in the washing machine. So allow hair to air dry until damp before applying the rollers. So I got that part right because I did have my hair in my towel, so it was kind of damp and not super wet. If your hair is thicker, allow to air dry a little longer. We recommend your hair be about 80% dry. So pretty much I did have that going on. So for best results, apply a styling product such as hair oil, serum, leave-in conditioner, mousse, anti-frizz, etc. before using the sleep style rollers. Again, I didn't put my oil treatment in this time before I did this. I think if I were to do it before bed, I might try that just so that the oil has time to keep my hair nice and smooth so that I won't have that greasy, stringy look that would happen if I straighten my hair with the oil. Once you're done, remove the rollers and apply hairspray to hold the look. You don't need to sleep in the rollers for the best results, but we do recommend leaving them in until your hair is completely dry. So as I said, I am not going to bed. It's early here. I'm gonna leave them in for a few hours while I get dressed and start my makeup so that I can go out. Wash and condition your hair as you normally would. Towel dry and air dry until damp but not wet. Apply styling product. Apply the styling product you would typically use to hold curls. Divide hair into sections, combing each one smooth and as you add the rollers in. Place the roller. So basically they want you to start at the root and then kind of, let me see if I can demonstrate with the little one. So they want you to hold the hair at the root and then wrap the hair downwards away from your face and then wrap these up. They do have some pictures there to kind of show you what they're telling you to do. Then to secure, position the roller so the strap is closest to your scalp. So yeah, I have them upside down because I have that part here and they say to have that up the top. Wrap the strap around the roller in the opposite direction as your hair and fasten the hook and loop along. So I kind of did it in the same direction, so we'll see. Basically, if you're holding it here and you wrap your hair down this way, they want you to take the strap and wrap it the other way. Now get your beauty sleep, wake up and slide the rollers out of your bouncy curls. Apply a light hairspray to hold the look longer. So I don't use hairspray, so I'm not going to be spraying my hair either. It's a rainy day out. I'm not going to go through too much of an extra effort to keep the look because I know even with a styling product or hairspray or whatever, going out in the rain, it's going to droop anyway. So I want at least to have some kind of style and body to my hair without it being super poofy from the humidity and just like frizzed out altogether. I don't know why, but they give you the instructions with the pictures and then they have them again without the pictures. I got mine at a store in the mall called the As Seen on TV store. You can probably also find them on the website for As Seen on TV, or maybe Target might have them in their As Seen on TV section. I know my Target has a small section for As Seen on TV products. As I said, I've had these things for like a year and a half. My daughter tried using the large ones for some extensions that she got for her prom, but they didn't really work out. I don't know if it's the way she put them in or if it's the fact that it was extensions and not her own hair. I'll leave it in for a while and I'll come back and show you the results. Hi guys, I'm back. I meant to record when I took the sleep stylers out, but I got carried away and went ahead and did it. So it's actually now about 6 hours since I've taken them out and you can see what my hair looks like. It's a little frizzier than I might have wanted, but it still has a nice curl to it. You saw it, like I said, I didn't put any kind of product in my hair before I put them on, and I did co-wash my hair when I took my shower today. So considering that it is virgin hair right now because it was completely clean and I had the stylers in for, what was it? For about 4 hours. So I had the stylers in for 4 hours with no product. I did not spray my hair when I took them out. And as I said, it's about 6 hours since I've taken them out and my hair still has some good body in places. In other places like this, it's a little straighter or frizzier than I might have liked, but also this side was a bit drier when I put them in. So I think having it slightly damp is the best way to go, because that actually, this side kept the curl a lot better, and this side was the side that I started with, so the hair was a little damper when I started. By the time I got to this side, it was already starting to dry a bit more, so it didn't hold. But even down here, you can see there's still some body to it. So all in all, I'm really very happy with it, because I get to have the nice bouncy curl that I like. Maybe not fully, but I also didn't do it the right way. As you saw before when I read the instructions, I was supposed to start at the top, wrap the hair down, and then wrap the strap around it, and I did it the other way. I started at the bottom and rolled my way up. So I will definitely use them again. My bangs are a little crazier. I'm not sure how I feel about my bangs. So my bangs, I may try again. I might try one large one to do all of the bang, although I won't really have a large one left after splitting the rest of it into 8 parts. But all in all, I think it looks really good, especially, like I said, 6 hours after the fact of me taking them out. It still has nice body to it. So if I actually follow the directions that were in there and put some kind of smoothing frizz serum in my hair before I rolled them, and rolled them the way they advise, then I'll probably get even better results. But for what it is, for my first time doing it and not doing it according to the instructions, I love it. And I get, like I said, I get to have my style without heat damaging my hair any further. So I'm looking forward to playing around with them some more and seeing what else I can do with it. For this product, it's a definite thumbs up. I recommend you get it if you're looking for ways to style your hair without heat, but still kind of get it a little straighter or a different type of curl in there. Okay guys, so I'm back. It's been a few days since I filmed the first part of this video. I typically film my videos anywhere from a few days to a month or so before I post them, and doing that allows me to do updates like the one that I'm going to do for you right now. So as you can see, I already have the sleep styler in my hair, and this time around I did a few things different. So the first thing that I did different was, as soon as I came out of the shower, having co-washed my hair, I sprayed my oil mixture along my scalp. And if you want to know what's in here, you can check out this video right here, and you'll see not only what's in there, but how I typically use it. So I only did it on the scalp. I didn't do it on the rest of my hair. And then I used the scalp massager. After that, I wrapped it in the microfiber towel. And then once I took it out of the towel, I sectioned it off into the bang area and then 4 other sections of my hair. So I split the rest of the hair down the center, and then I did half, the top half and bottom half here, and same on this side. So once I was ready to actually put the stylers in, I started with my bangs. This time, that's another thing you can see I did different. I only did one styler, one of the mini stylers for all of my bangs, as opposed to the 2 that I did earlier in the video. And before I put it in, I used this Quenching Coconut Curls curling hair butter. It's either a leave-in or a rinse out treatment, so I figured I'd give this a try and see if that helped to keep the hair tame and kind of improve the performance of the stylers as compared to when I did it the first time around. So I put a little bit of that on each section as I rolled it up. I did roll it the same way I did last time, meaning that I started from the bottom of my hair and rolled it up, rather than starting from the top and wrapping the hair around as it says to do in the instructions, which I read earlier in the video. So those are the few differences from the first part until now. And this time around, I will show you the unveiling of the hair. So I'll unwrap it on video for you. So I'm going to start now with the bangs. And you can see, super simple. They come right out. No muss, no fuss. So I have a little bit of a dent here, but that's because of the way that I rolled it. I've had it in for about the same amount of time that I had it in last time. I want to say that my hair was even slightly drier than the first time around, but I think using the curling cream really did make a difference. You can see the hair is nice and shiny and it's smooth, and there's not so much frizz or flyaway like it was before. Okay, so let's start on this side. So unwrap the strap, and then you kind of just easily undo. So you see, really nice, pretty, it's bouncy, and again, it has a nice smooth look to it, and it's not frizzy the way it was the first time around. So I think adding that hair butter really did make a difference. Now if I can find the other end of it, there we go. So you just also want to be careful because the Velcro does stick to the hair sometimes if you're not careful. And very easy. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and I think I just got it caught in my hair. No, it's not in my hair. It's caught back onto the, there we go. It attached itself back to the curler. And it's a little difficult knowing which way I'm turning it when I'm looking backwards in the camera. Okay, and now the last one on this side. And as a reminder, there are 8 stylers for the large, so I have my hair sectioned into 8 parts with the large. So there you go. This is the first side. You can see it's really nice. It's smooth. Don't mind the gray hairs there. I can run my fingers right through it and it bounces right back into nice curls. Again, I had it in my hair for about 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours to let it dry. And this is exactly what I want from it. I want to have nice bouncy curls, and rather than my tighter, less neat curls. And again, this is something that I used to achieve with my curling iron, with my flat iron, and that now I can do with a no heat treatment. Okay, nice coil there. And again, depending on how you put it in your hair, you might get some weird curls like this. It's going one way at the top and another way at the bottom. That's my fault, not the fault of the styler. Okay, and that's the other side. Now, I don't like to keep my hair parted in the middle like that. If that's your thing, then go for it. But personally, I like to have my split on the side. And this is round 2 of the Sleep Styler. Again, I did it during the day. I didn't do it overnight. But you can see it's curly. You can get that, what they call beach waves in your hair. You just want to make sure you have a few hours to dedicate to having it in. So that's why it's meant for sleep, so that you can do it before you go to bed at night and then wake up with a nice head of curls. So there, I really like it. I just need to style it a little bit better. But I'm really happy with it pretty much. So again, this product is a pass for me. I would definitely continue doing this. If I have an important event coming up, I will definitely try to wash my hair and do this whole thing the night before so that I can get up the next morning and take it out and go. Because as you saw, I pretty much just ran my fingers through it, and I can just, put a few bobby pins or style it in some way. Obviously not like that, I would do a better job, but simple, easy style, really cute curls, not a lot of work. You saw how quickly I did it in the first part of the video. Adding the hair butter added maybe 5 minutes in total to it. So all in all, not a lot of work. If I tried to do this with my flat iron, it would take me over an hour, and an hour of your arms being up like that can be very tiring. So this takes about, I want to say 20 minutes to put it all up in your hair after you've sectioned everything, done the butter, and rolled them up. And then you leave it for a few hours on its own to just dry, and you saw it took 2 minutes to take out. So a lot less effort for the same great results of, using a heat treatment, and a lot of benefit to your hair because you're not doing the same damage that you would be doing with heat treatment. Okay, so there you have it. Those are the Sleep Styler. Let me know if you have any experience with them yourself, if there's any tricks that you have that maybe would help me improve the way I do it, because I have a lot of dents at the top. The top is not, the roots are not exactly as smooth as they could be. I know it's the way that I'm putting them in. I feel once I put them in, they kind of droop down a little bit, and again, that's for me not doing it the way it is instructed in the manual. So I'll keep playing around with them, keep perfecting my technique, but if you have any tips, I'd love to hear them. If you have any questions, as I mentioned, I got mine in the As Seen on TV store in my local mall. You may be able to find them on Amazon, Target, or the As Seen on TV website directly. So that's it. I think there was like, how much is that? So these were $25. The minis were $25, and the large were $30 when I got them. So well worth it, because you can use them over and over and over again. They're super soft. Like I said, they're nice and cushy. I know that if I had normal rollers in my hair, because my mom used to do them for me when I was younger, after a while it would, it would be pulling, so I would end up with a headache, and I don't have that issue with here. Like I said, I've left it in for between 3 and 4 hours, and I didn't have the same headache that I would have had. I also didn't do it as tight because, as I said, I didn't do it so much at the roots. But even with not having it flush against my head, it's not so bad that you could, like I said, you saw in the bangs that I kind of had a dent, and that's because of the way that I did it. But all in all, not bad. There you have it. So I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to check out my other videos and leave any questions or comments in the section down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.